starting off with the Wario. I'm gonna say I'm not particularly surprised. He has fallen many times with the Joker. However, despite as many times he has lost with Joker, I do want to reiterate that Jerry has won the first time they've played in every tournament they have met on Xanadu Tuesday, for the Wi-Fi events at least. Thus, you gotta imagine that maybe if you just start with Joker, you just win the set now because it's the first set that you're playing him today.
Mm-hmm. And every new set, I mean, sometimes it's best to treat it like you're just playing a new player and just seeing where they're at today in terms of their habits and play style.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. Because things do change day to day. Obviously, some people's lows are significantly higher than other people's, but you're not always going to play your best. But I mean, so far it's not going that bad, and I guess if you're Wario, as long as you're even, you're still okay. If Rob's gonna have that equalizer with the side B conversion, maybe you kind of match it with the waft of your own.
Shoot, for Wario, as long as you're even, you're winning.
That's true normally, but not for MJ. Don't forget, my man's got Dennis Rodman.
You're right.
This is a 3v1.
The whole crew's here.
And the dash attack is gonna do it.
It's still very confusing to me. It's still very confusing to me that Wario stopped doing that for like 3 months. Now they're starting to do it again. But it's like, guys, that confirm was busted. Remember like week 1 when that's all everyone was for?
They just kept poking and you're just like, wow, man, I got hit by down tilt into dash attack again? All right.
I died.
Oh my gosh, he's at 60. Waft is gonna be fully charged in about 10 seconds. Jerry might not even need it for starters, but if he wants to use it, that's an option.
Oh, nice snipe.
Is he gonna make it back? He might, maybe it's questionable. He doesn't even have to use the waft. And Bike is back online as well, so he has that option. Fantastic up B right there from Jerry, actually. To not even drop that low, say, you know what, I'll just go above it instead. Using the bike, get a little bit of health back, put some more damage onto you, and Jerry is just really, really running over MJ right now. This is incredible to watch compared to what normally occurs between these two.
Yeah, I'm glad Jerry finally used that bite because a lot of the Wario sets he's been doing tonight, haven't seen it too often. There are situations where it would have worked to kill. So adding that to his repertoire, late than never, but much better that's happening now.
Now Jerry, up 2 stocks to 1, has the up tilt options, has the up air options into the waft, or he can just keep playing the neutral because that has been doing wonders for him.
I mean, it's a great day to be Jerry because right now it's looking like everything's coming up in his name. Oh, I'm really surprised he didn't get that waft there or didn't pull the trigger on it. It might have still been active enough to cover most of the tech options if he had delayed it a bit, but a bit hard to time. I'll blame him for not going for it. Oh, but that one, untackable, yes sir. And that's going to be Jerry taking game 1. I'm liking the fact that he's using Wario and Joker combination now. It's looking like it covers a lot. Yeah. And I mean, we were all kind of waiting for that waft, you know. We all knew it was going to happen. It's just a function of when. This is best of 5, by the way, but I will remind you, last time these two played, Friday at the Grind, it was grand finals, and I believe there was a reset involved, but their full set was an hour long. An hour long.
This was at the Grind, it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
A full hour.
I didn't know it was that. I thought you were talking about the last time they played on Tuesday.
Oh, no. Yeah, last time they played on Friday. Yeah. So, I mean, it looks like they stepping up their pace a lot more from that. And I wonder if that's just because they figured each other out. Like, okay, we don't need to do this whole intro. We can just get right to the dance. Fun stuff. So it's like Kalos will be the locale. And I believe
does seem to favor this stage. He likes Final Destination, so there is a chance that this was banned, and that's how he ended up on Kalos. And Jerry,
I hate to see it.
Want to start out, but assuming he keeps his composure, it's not the end of the world. He did just win with a 2-stock, a very convincing one at that. So as long as he doesn't try to do, I guess, play away a style that he isn't really meant to play, he might actually still be fine.
He very much might be.
Yeah, I'm liking the bites. I'm liking the air-to-airs. You can see MJ saying, you know what if we just keep this bike in play as long as possible, so when I do get you off the stage, you're at least going to have one more resource going.
Jerry's still fighting back. MJ, though, when he is center stage, he looks almost unstoppable. Oh, that snipe, but unrelenting. Yeah, he was just out of resources. MJ, oh man, he is running away from his heart.
He is, and it's rough if you're on the side of Jerry, because you're like, wow, that first stock may have just cost me the game, and not only did I lose this game, but what if I fall the next game? Like, is this how my momentum stops? Am I going to lose a set again to MJ? Because it's been kind of the story. Or is he going to have that veteran attitude to be able to kind of, one, bring it back, but more importantly, keep his composure if he does lose?
I think he's going to keep that veteran attitude, but the real question is, like, will MJ let him get a foot through the door so that comeback can happen? Because I've never seen Jerry completely give up. I've never really seen him start to peter out. He's very, very consistent.
I've seen a couple dash attacks where I was like, you are not a happy camper, man.
Okay, yeah, I've seen the dash attack.
And the up smash. Been those times. But right now, he's looking okay, I'm not going to lie. And he does have the wafts, which... The good thing is that he can take the stock right now. The bad thing is, I don't know if he knows about the down air waft confirm that you can do with the half waft, because half waft comes out on frame 5, which allows you to convert off of down air.
A very fast option. But he'll have time to think about that at the character select screen, because Jerry evens that one up so quick.
Yes, good stuff on MJ's part. He took that slight advantage. He said it was a crack in the door, but I'm just opening the whole thing off. Might have taken it off the hinges, to be honest.
Yeah, pull that Rampage Jackson. You ever see that one where he like kicks through the door and just like rips it off the hinges? Yeah, that door's gone. There's no more door. So I wonder if we'll see a character switch now. I don't know how Jerry feels about the Rob Joker matchup.
I'm not switching nothing. I just died at 25% on your counter pick. It was an SD. I'm not switching, but Jerry didn't get that memo, and right now it's 1-1 apiece. And Jerry is like, I'm going to the Joker. Because that game 1 was commanding. That was devastating. And that was just him outplaying over and over and being correct and using Wario's tools. So I really would not take that switch, but I'm not the player. I'm not guaranteed top 3. And I'm wishing Jerry the best of luck right now.
And it might end up working out in his favor, but the time will only tell. And that's so troll. He's got chilling up there.
Like, that was unnecessary.
Alright, and Jerry looking pretty stifling right now, but Joker's damage output, if you don't get any like big arrows or anything, isn't much to beat, or there's no much, it's not much. It's not much is what I'm trying to say.
Definitely fair there.
Okay, but now here comes the ledge trapping. Jerry's bread and butter, but MJ rolls right through and almost gets a grab. Not able to get the conversion out for that gyro hit.
Yeah, that would have been crazy big. Good stuff on Jerry to jump out of the scenario. That's something that Jerry does very well. is like when he's between the gyro and Rob, he's like, hey, let me just kind of jump out of this because I know how devastating it is to be pinned between both of these threats.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think he tried to Rebels guard the gyro, but ended up just being a bait. Set up for the punish perfectly. And Jerry drawing first blood.
Yeah, not complaining. He's like, look, man, I might not have gotten that out, but it all worked out in the end. Now, how much extra credit are you going to get? Air dodges narrowly to avoid that up smash from MJ. Side B, not going to hit. The next one does, though. How are you going to get up? You're going to get up, you're going to roll one too many times, and MJ is going to capitalize on it for you.
Yeah, excellent read right there by MJ. Just signs that he's in that position so many times that he's kind of internalized all the different options that player there. And for the most likely one ended up panning out.
And Jerry right now, ooh, got the one hit of forward air, not able to get the drag down up air afterwards. MJ's gonna have to be careful of that. Because it's kind of Jerry's really go-to.
Yeah, but here comes Arsene. At 127, a back air or almost any air it should do. Jerry's really not getting the chance though. And that Arsene's gonna be gone already, just like that. Easy
really
come, easy go.
Down.
He's dead.
Wild.
I think no, it's still, oh, now he's super dead. What an edge guard from MJ, dude.
Like, things were looking so good for Jerry, and then just MJ just always just bringing it back and then just making, he's kind of kicking the horses while it's down, if you will. Because, like, he doesn't just shift momentum, he doesn't just tie it up. He gets a lead and then he just compounds on it over and over again. And Jerry's already at 40%, hasn't even taken the stock yet.
Mm-hmm.
And the damage is still going up. Even though Arsene is there, MJ is still bringing the fight to him. He's like, I was right earlier, I'm still going to be right now. 90% put onto Jerry. Arsene is basically non-existent at this point.
And the stock is looking to be non-existent if MJ has his way. Okay, Jerry gets the stock, finds the back air. 90%. Arsene builds faster when you're behind, but he needs a Rebels guard in order to even come close to getting that. But that setup was crispy.
And that's so tricky because if you roll, you get hit, and if you hit the gyro, you're going to get bounced into the back air. And I believe the back air maybe was actually going to cover a jump as well.
And I think it covers stay on ledge because it hits below ledge on some stages. That might have just been a checkmate.
Maybe a get-up attack might have worked, timed perfectly. Only thing I can think of, but I'm not even sure that would have worked. But either way, one thing that did work was the fact that my man went Rob. He's up 2-1 right now over Jerry.
All right, and MJ trying to expedite this whole process, saying, I know we played for an hour last time, but this time I got places to be. I got things to do. Let's wrap it up quick.
I got IT Mist to meet in the grand finals.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but Jerry says, no, this ends when I...
And dash attacks are going to put MJ off the stage. What's crazy is that, like, the beginning of these games almost don't matter. They rarely tell the story of what occurs, with the exception of the one time that Wario was on the screen. It was the only time the lead seemed to matter.
True. Yeah, I mean, both these characters are so good at making clutch comebacks. Rob can kill you at like 20 to 30 with a side B or a double side B. And Joker, well, Arsene. That's it. That's the tweet.
Yeah, that's the end. You don't need anything else.
Yeah, you know what happened after that.
Arsene is indeed online. MJ struggling to stay alive as he's sitting there above 150%. With that said, Jerry's struggling to get this last blow, finally finding it with the back air, and moves his way up 3 stocks to 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, how did he find? Oh, Jerry overcomes. Yeah, I heard it before I saw it, but MJ putting complete kibosh on that lead that Jerry started to amass.
And I mean, the best way to stay in is not get too far behind, and that's exactly what MJ just did.
Yeah. Okay, finds some big damage. Arsene comes up, and Arsene might be gone. Arsene is gone with a double dip. If one down air is enough, just try and try again. And what started as a slight lead for Jerry turns into a huge lead for MJ.
Yeah, it's crazy when you think about how Arsene is supposed to be there to help you. And he's really just there to say, you know, these are false wings. They're not really here to help you.
No way.
They're here to help me get spiked. So is hanging from the ledge, and just like that, MJ seals the deal, takes it over Jerry. And of course they went game. That was game 5, correct?
No, that was game 4.
Okay. Why did I think that his Joker won a game? Did Joker lost all 3 games? In 2 games?
Yeah,
I guess
seems
so.
like it.